Hello, today I want to talk about Genmaicha, which is the tea, probably the most getting into the taste of foreigners because it's very easy to drink, it's very sweet, it's very aromatic, and it just feels different than all other teas in Japan. And if you are not really into the green tea, probably you can find this green tea mixed with rice, because this is what is Genmaicha, like very interesting and very easy to drink, because probably contain of the level of caffeine is just lower, the taste is just easier, like more mild, and probably if there is any tea which kids can drink and which is really a tea, not like sweetie fruity surupa pupa duparapa, actually this is the one which is probably the best to try. And in that case, this is like how to say, like a business pack, like it's usage for for companies or for restaurants, and it's undziabundzia, so it's a good company. Well, and this kind of tea is most often like strongly based of how we put a rice, how we process the rice, and what kind of tea we are putting inside. And basically the high quality tea in Genmaicha is also like a factor on the price. So this one is very cheap. This one is very typical Genmaicha. If you will be in Japan, probably this kind of like business pack, or how to say in English, like this kind of food industry pack. You can just drink it and it's probably this. So that's it. Let's try how it tastes. The way to do it is just putting I will use our beautiful one, very sweet kyusu, which is very small. So I will just put like 2 grams, sorry, maybe 4 grams of Genmaicha, because we should to follow in Genmaicha a rule, like there is not so much tea, so we want to put a little bit more than usual amount of tea. So not go with 3 grams for 100 meters of water. We'll go with like 4 and 5 grams of Genmaicha for 100 milliliters of water. And water should be as hot as possible, so I will be very quick. I will just put this 5 grams of Genmaicha. I have 3 grams. And 5 grams. So right now I'm putting 100 meters of water. I want to be very fast. Okay, and we are putting 100 meters of water to our kyusu. Yeah. And I think there's not enough water, so I will just break a little bit of rule and I will put a little bit more just to make it accessible. Hey Siri. 40秒数えてください。
40秒のタイマーを作成しました。カウントダウンを開始します。
So as you can see, like the tea should be steeped in a high temperature, and this is why I was so much in rush. And basically I forgot about glass, so just in time. So I have my glass. Hey Siri, ありがとうございます。So I'm putting my Geinmaicha to the glass. Here's how it looks like. And I feel this smell of like something roasted, like a little bit like rice. So I know it's rice, so it's easy to guess, but I mean, if somebody don't know what is this, probably if somebody don't know it's rice, he will feel like something like nuts, something like caramely, aromatic, vibrance from the tea, and the color is like, it's not bad. Actually, it's quite bright. I mean, it's darker than normal green tea from the first pick, but it's not first pick. Most of the time, this tea is just, to make it cheap. In the past, this tea was just created for poor people, because tea was very expensive in the times when there was no so much tea machines, and everything was done by hand. So it was super expensive to drink a tea, and only high class, of society were drinking a tea. So basically, in these terms of of history, it was made for poor people. But now it's like, very similar price to the all other green teas. So we can say that the rice and tea got into the similar price after years of being in a sector for poor people. But in the end, it's very good tea if we want to like relax. And let's try. Oh, it's very nice. It's very like refreshing. Because it's very unusual taste. If somebody don't drink tea and he don't know Genmaicha, he will find it like very interesting, like for a relaxing time. Like you want to chill out, you want to read a book, you want to don't think about troubles. You can just enjoy this kind of tea. And this one is like typical Genmaicha. It's not special. It's just good. It's just nice taste tea. And let's enjoy it even more. So I also prepared here our undziabundzia kabuseti. So it's a high class kabuseti which is collected in Kagoshima, and it's very nice. Not only because we can drink and enjoy it in a very good manner, but also today I was drinking it in the morning, and I have here a tea leaves, which are basically very easy right now to process again. So many people think that tea is expensive. Actually, it's not, because we can, first of all, we can steep it like 4 times, or like how I did it today, and also we can eat it later. So I prepared here soy sauce. I have also a plate and a little bit of sesame. So I have this tea here, which is probably the best option in the internet, because the price which we did for this tea and the quality which we have in it is like unbeatable. We have almost no profit. We just want to show this tea to the world because it's such a good tea. And let's see how it goes. So I will go and I will take small amount of tea leaves, because I cannot eat everything right now. I'm quite full. So I will just take like this amount and I will put it here. So the tea which is able to eat is probably, it will be mentioned on a tea bag or from the producer, because it's tea from the first pick, and it's also like not only the youngest buds, but also there's a way to pick it in the right way to make it like without steams in general, because the older steams are like very tough to bite, to swallow, and it's just not very tasty. So this one is 100% able to eat, this kabuse tea from undziabundzia. I will put a little bit of, well, you can't see, I will put a little bit of soy sauce. And a little bit of sesame. Let's mix it together and let's try. So this is how it looks like. And let's try. Oh yeah. It's very gentle, very nice and healthy snack. So not only you can drink your tea, but you can also eat it. So you can have a lot of benefits. You can have a nice meal. You can have time with your book, time for yourself when you can relax with the tea. And during a time when you enjoy your high quality tea as a dish, you can also drink a little bit of Genmaicha, which is perfectly suited for meals. And I enjoyed both, so yeah, it's very nice. Actually, this kind of things I really want to share with you guys, because it's a time for us, it's a time for you and me, where we can really contemplate, we can take time to care about ourselves. So it's not business, it's not something I want to sell. This is the way of life I want to share with you. So I hope you enjoy this video and see you next time.